Gone crazy.
Last time you all decided, hey, grand idea, right? What if we went deeper into the labyrinth of this crypt?
Yeah.
Right. And you found some stuff. You found some people. You beat some stuff up. Yeah, you got some new people to follow you. Got some new people to play around
Made
with.
some friends with some bugs.
Yep.
And mystery ooze.
And you finally now have, some extra systems, and if I remember correctly, you all leveled up.
Yay.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, that was my question, was do we have any indication the rest of the rings are in here? Because I think that was part of the reason we were continuing to search.
You don't know.
I don't suppose our fellow rings could tell if anyone's, like, within a mile radius.
No.
Figures.
Actually, that
Well,
does.
whenever we get our next long rest, I can always grab some spells to find out.
Actually, that does remind me. I guess, like, that would remind me that Cordova would, like, focus on Hodor's rings, like, hey, so, out of sheer curiosity, just because Baldur went and told me what happened to him, like, how did you go down?
How did Baldur go down again?
Baldur, I think...
Petrification.
Yeah, petrification. He essentially fought, like, a very high-level spellcaster to a standstill, and...
Oh, I thought it was the Lich himself.
It might have been...
being a Lich, he got better.
Well, yeah, I think it was left ambiguous as to whether or not it was Vrood, but...
I don't remember everything.
But he essentially fought like a very powerful, like, dark wizard.
Thanks for helping me remember.
And
you guys are my little...
He killed the wizard petrified him, and that's how he went down.
I do remember you at least called them a fellcaster.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's how we heard that term.
Yeah, the reason why it was ambiguous as to whether or not it was Ruth specifically is because, we talked through it, and it was mentioned that, the term fellcaster was just a term back then to describe any, like, rogue spellcaster who practiced the dark arts.
So, you're asking,
Hodor?
How it went down.
Yeah, I did find that kind of funny, that, the first ring we meet is like, yeah, it was a last-ditch effort, so I sealed myself in a ring, not sure if it would even work, and then it's like, you find out 11 of their buddies did the same thing.
Hodor, you kind of sense a bit of dread talking about the subject, as he says to you, "Why would you bring up such a terrible fate? Why do you ask of such a past?"
Well,
do you enjoy trudging through your darkest memories?
No, but sometimes it's necessary. Whatever did you in, I do not know if it was a person, place, or an object, and more importantly, I don't know if it's still out there.
Myself. Roll me a persuasion check to him.
My persuasion isn't terribly good. Blah, 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 blah. I rolled a 2.
All you need to know is I did myself in with my own choice. Any further than that is nothing that you need to know. No beast, no spell, no curse, nothing. Simply my own actions. To what gave me this ring, I clutched it with my dying, bleeding breath, hoping that I might be able to atone. And thus here I am, to atone for the sin of my mistake. Living on, helping you, trying to keep this world a little less monstrous.
I hope for both our sakes, to that end, that you succeed.
At the moment, we share a common enemy. That being Vrusk.
Say, Odo, out of sheer curiosity, how did you go?
Oh, my fairest maiden, for you ask upon me once again to talk with your sweet and supple voice, that I may be blessed upon this world. Oh, you ask of me of my story about my cruel and untimely death, about my own miscreants, about my own tale of how I decided to be up in this ring. Oh, but I tell you, it is such a grand tale.
He also killed himself.
I'm just curious, because, I mean, whoever did it might still be out there, and
For I was
hate
put...
for them to approach me and tell me in great detail how they did it.
For I died to a caster.
And how it...
For she was fair maiden, and she was the most lovely woman I've ever seen. I could not bring my hand to strike her. And thus, placed upon an altar, I was sacrificed. But with my holy aura, and my magic, and my seals, I was not allowed to die, and so I lay resting there upon that altar, stricken with a whip, over and over again with her luscious hands, until finally my blood ran dry, my aura began to fade, and my spells began to wither, as my life was crusted before my eyes. And then, upon my holy sword, it shattered, binding me to this ring, allowing me to live on further than I ever once before. For I do miss her touch, the touch of a woman's hand.
You don't say.
And then he proceeds to go on for 30 more minutes telling you about all the details about how he was in such pain and horror and flogged to death.
You're right. Yeah, you might want to not be too violent with Odo. Alersi, he might be into that.
Gosh, someone who's into it, I can't even imagine it.
Heaven forbid a girl has a hobby.
So, what's in here?
I told you before.
Be if it was in the flashback. I just forgot. Oh no.
What'd you say?
I said, how fucked would it be if it was her in the flashback? She just fucking forgot because he was an leader. Because you did say there was a long-ass time where she split off from the goddess and didn't have any memories of those times.
Roll me a history check.
Oh, God.
Boy, here we go.
Okay, in history, I have a +3. 22.
You don't remember a memory with him, but you do remember that you tricked an entire village and guild into thinking there was a false Hydra there by poisoning their water supply and giving everyone amnesia. And then you crashed their economy.
I mean, shit happens.
You convinced them that rocks were jerky. And that jerky were rocks. There was a great cow famine. Anywho, you entered in a room full of bugs.
Yeah. Those are the bugs I fed earlier. Don't touch their skeleton, Cordova. They want to keep that friend.
You're gonna turn around and shimmy on out.
As you enter the room, I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
It's already in here. Oh, you mean the bug room? Okay. I was just like, what triggered now that didn't trigger when you was in here earlier?
Mom.
Mama, I killed a man.
Well,
Mama. I couldn't help myself.
13?
Interesting.
Well.
The centipede's eyes light up with a bright red color, and a voice is struck into your mind.
The centipede skeleton, or?
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay, what's going on?
Who dares enter my lair?
Cordova.
Who is Cordova?
That's me. Cordova is me.
And what are you?
Bird.
What is a bird?
A bird.
What is a bird?
A bird.
What is a bird?
Bird.
What is a bird?
A bird.
What is a bird?
A bird.
But what is a bird?
A bird.
But what is a bird?
A bird.
Please, for love of God, answer the question. What is a bird?
You hit a feedback loop, or you gotta reset them. Sticks a pen in his back and twists.
Well, there's like not a bug. It's got feathers and it's got a beak and talons.
I used to have talons when I was much bigger.
I thought for a second I was gonna say I used to have talons when I was your age.
You used to be bigger. How did you get smaller?
I died.
Well, yeah, that might do it. But you said you used to be much bigger. Usually dead things only shrink a little bit.
I metamorphosized.
It's a bug thing, you wouldn't get
To retain my mind, I had to shrink myself.
Whoa. What you up to these days?
Trying to find a new vessel. Someone to get me out of this hellhole, so I may eat and feast upon the world once again.
This just kind of looks around at the room.
Would you help me?
I don't know. You say this place is hell, but it doesn't look too bad.
When you're a decaying corpse inside of a soul, and all you have is skittering bugs that always forget the 2 blocks they crawled across, you would find it to be hell.
Cordova's gonna like look around at Alers. Is like, hey, Alers, didn't you say these
Yes?
didn't you say these bugs were rather opposed to letting the skeleton over there go?
Yeah, they said he was their friend, and they'd hate to see him go.
We're gonna turn over to the skeleton. Is like, so like, you leaving wouldn't involve like your current skeleton leaving too, would it? Because I think your roommates seem quite opposed to that notion.
Yes, it would be. But I can bring them with me.
Join the crew. Join the crew.
We're gonna walk over. We're gonna squat down. So, what did you say you wanted to do?
I wish to finally crawl out of here, and once I am out, slip back into a fleshy body, get my fingers back, and crawl into the sea to eat those miserable fish.
I can't breathe underwater very well.
You do not need to. Simply find me a body.
Can you give me a sec?
Actually, wait, he wouldn't even be the anti-Tides, because Tides killed a bunch of his own people, too.
You may take all the time you need.
Okay, cool. Be right back. He's gonna walk out. Let's just clear the room.
Like over here where he can't hear us. Sing.
Yep, yeah, basically.
Skeleton with no ears.
Man, basically, it's just like, He's gonna.
He's like ducked behind this little rock. That's in no way covering him.
So can I say power word block Cordova? Cordova explains the encounter with the centipede with like Alers Hodor and Balder is like, so like, does that give you the creeps too?
Or maybe it's just a regional difference.
Well, yeah, but thing is, the first time around, he said something to the effect of consuming the world, and then the second time he retracted that to just consuming the fish and like hopping into the sea.
Well, there are plenty of fish in the sea, they say. Surely they can't impact the environment that terribly. And even if they did, wouldn't the goddess we fought before take care of it?
Wait, which one?
The bitch queen of the sea who sponsored tides.
Yeah.
Keep her preoccupied with some nuisance or another from time to time. Plus,
Yeah,
I hear if you cause a 7th apocalypse, you get the 8th free.
Still, I don't think. I'm not sure how good of a move getting that one a new body would be.
What if I just animate the one they already have?
We'll see. The soul inside is trying to like get out and about, so
Yeah.
but, like animating a corpse doesn't really get rid of the soul inside if it's already in there, does it?
Nope. They'd probably just be haunting their own corpse. You see that from time to time.
So eventually it'll run into another suitable body, right? This is the main thing
Or
that he's
it'll
trying
be
to.
angrily yelling at its body to act the way it wants, unable to do anything about it.
Goro was gonna explain the situation to Elias, Hodor, and Baldur's, and
Did
ask
you
him
ever
like,
find
how
out the monster it used to be?
No, actually, I was hoping that it would sound somewhat familiar to you.
Wasn't it just a bigger centipede?
I don't know. Do you think I could like go over and ask it? It seems relatively amicable right now. No one going to stop me. Okie dokie.
Drugs
I'm
at
sure you
Telios.
could.
Like,
I'm
why
sure you
would
could
we?
try. Although I don't know how forthcoming it would be. After all, you did say it changed into this, so to what it was before, it may be different.
Okay, give me a second. Hey, buddy, I got a couple questions.
What are your questions, tall non-insect?
So, I guess first off, like, this deal you have going on with your soul persisting and your skeleton being left behind. Have you done this before?
Yes.
Like, how many times?
7.
I'm sorry, you said 7.
Yes.
Hmm.
The
Was it like
fishmen
different?
keep killing me off.
Was it like different bodies each time?
I tried to grow into the same body.
So like, not to be a party pooper, but what if I told you that the fishmen are kind of not how they used to be.
I care not, as fish is fish. Tuna never changes.
Tuna never changes. Fallout 76.
So like,
Why to not? To knit
So, like-
or to not. You were saying, sorry.
Tuna, to B, to C, to D, to E, to F.
You said Tootie.
Anyways, so like, can you like describe your previous bodies to me? I'm curious. I'm trying to figure out like what you looked like beforehand.
I used to be large and carapace like a centipede. I would have green eyes and multiple wings and floundering fins. I was quite bipedal, and sometimes I would just be a much larger centipede, you could say. The mortals gave me a name.
Oh, you wouldn't happen to remember that name, would you?
Yeah, I can't
The
pronounce it.
Jurassic. No.
Is it a bunch of like impronounceable bullshit?
Magita. Oh.
Oh, what?
It's a Godzilla thing.
Went from gravitas to gravy toss. So I looked it up out of pure curiosity, and I'm not gonna, I know better than to just, like, haphazardly take outside information into character. But, like, is that intentional? Out of curiosity?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that, what I was looking at was intended to be accurate. Damn.
So my joke about being the Tarask Eater was not so exaggerated.
Yeah, no, not terribly off, apparently. So, and how big would you say you were? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you went and posted it, and
It's also a Magic the Gathering card.
huh. Wait, was this thing like multiple sizes? Cause like like
It
the one that you
grows.
posted in.
Kaiju be like that. They can't even keep Godzilla's size consistent.
I mean, fair.
Here.
But, I've seen two overlapping entries on the same, because the one that Cactus just posted has like a smaller version of it that's like haphazardly
There you
just
go.
overlaid on top.
There's
of the other one.
there's an official.
Whoa.
Oh, and the Magic the Gathering card seems to be spelled with an E because it's a dude, not a bug monster.
Yeah, I guess he's fair. Cordova's gonna ask.
This
Okay,
is the
can't say.
even. This is the even bigger form of the Trilopod.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that is a
You big,
wide
big.
boy. That is a wide boy.
So like, the Magita, or Magita, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Magita!
That is the small one.
Whoa.
It then goes into a cocoon and becomes the tripod. Trilopod.
It becomes the trilobite.
Becomes the trilopod, and he's even bigger. And you see those like little green things up next to his neck? Those little green things are like cocoons for those Magita or whatever.
Huh.
So he big.
Yeah.
He big as fuck, boy.
Yeah, no, I guess to reveal that, Cordova's gonna ask is like, okay, and out of sheer curiosity, by much bigger, like how much bigger are you talking? Are we talking like average mortal? Like how big or small were they to you?
They were like flower petals in the breeze.
Hmm.
I mean, if we were gonna find a body like that,
Well,
closest I can think is some dragons we fought.
Well, no, he's saying that he wants to find a smaller body and he will mutate over time into the bigger thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what he transforms into from, like, a history check and, the thing he's called. But, it would take time for him to grow. He's just asking you to find a body that he can slip into.
Okay.
So in the meantime, party pet. No. I have some crabs.
Okay, but like, what the hell? What the hell to do with this thing, though? I mean, like on one hand, taking the crunch option would be funny. On the other hand, like I don't know what degree of like good or bad that's going to do for Cordova here.
Now, would it make me a bad?
I mean, you could ride it into battle like a horse.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Alish?
I was gonna say, would it make me a bad parental figure for my little crabs to allow one to be possessed by an ancient evil?
Well,
There's Claudia, Saltaire, and Bashful.
Okay, so there's Crumsh. There's maybe giving it another body to like try to like I don't know, right into battle.
Like a sea cucumber.
Point. Yeah, I don't know.
We also have snails. And a pufferfish. And then there's the eel Sparkamedes.
I don't know, like, Cactus, would you be opposed to me, like, I guess asking you whether or not you intend for this to be like an NPC down the line, or...
It can be either, depending on your actions, it can either die right here and you never see it again. You can bring it out, and depending on how you treat it, he might befriend you, he might hate you. He could be an NPC or a villain down the line.
What if we put it in Tides Jr., one of the sea cucumbers? That's my thought. Then it has the fatal weakness of every time it gets scared, it just, like, spits up.
It just throws up every time it's scared. I don't know. Going with the Crumsh option is very tempting. Like at a character, going with a Crumsh option.
Hey, Cordova,
is very
you
tempting.
wanted to get bigger, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean by Crumsh. I mean just like like eating it. Yeah.
Are you gonna raise it up and then kill it like livestock or something, or?
No, I think he's saying he's going to eat it like a spicy meatball and hope for the best in classic Cordova fashion.
Yeah, but that's what I meant by the Crumsh option. Like, just eat it. Like, okay, so like, is this by new body, like it's capable of like decoupling its soul from its body.
No, it's asking you to find a body it can slip into. Fucking,
Oh yeah.
fucking, what's that FNAF villain called? The exoskeleton one that wears Afton's skin like a sock puppet.
Fucking entered.
Yeah, it's gonna be like an Ennard. Extract your skeleton and slip on in. Pull a motherfucking cell.
That cell. Why did he do that?
I mean, technically didn't do
wait.
it. He can either do it the slow way and do a cell where he goes and pupates somewhere and waits for a couple 20 years and arrives to be fleshy, or just hijack someone's body and dump themselves into a lake.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm super tempted to put them in the aquarium.
It's up to you. Whatever you choose to do, I haven't built that much for this guy.
Okay, fair enough.
It is.
Like,
it's
I
one of
didn't
those.
wanna-
It's one of those D&D moments of, well, I can recycle anything. So even if I did build something, I can always recycle it for later.
Yeah. Like you can easily like.
But the
convert that
idea here is this is just one of those fuck around find out moments for D&D. What do you
Fuck
want to
around,
do?
find out.
I don't know, Cactus. I'm convinced if we trigger enough apocalypses, they'll take each other out.
I don't think that's how it works. It's just Mr. Burns' moment. It's just, well, you see, you're actually pumped full of so many diseases that it's like all of these little plushies trying to shove through a doorway. All of them try to enter at once, but
I feel like that was an anime character too, where they like had one of everything, and because they had one of everything, they canceled each other out with the symptoms.
oh, actually, that
I think it was in
reminds
Hitman Reborn.
that reminds me of the way that someone put like the difference between flying in a plane, like plane aerodynamics versus helicopter aerodynamics. A plane is essentially like a symphony that is all designed to mesh seamlessly into like one cohesive thing. A helicopter, as they put it, is a Mexican standoff between several laws of physics that are all trying to kill you at the same time.
I believe it. Those things blow up every time you see one in a movie.
Anyways, okay, so getting into the fucking around and finding out moment is like, So, I mean, we have some bodies, but like, a lot of them kind of suck and would be easy to kill. I don't think you'd appreciate that, right?
All I need is a body.
We do also have two merfolk bodies in reserve back in the ice room on the ship.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna recruit him? You're gonna munch him? You're gonna stomp him?
I don't know, like, you wouldn't be opposed to sharing, would you?
What?
He's offering the I eat him and we grow my body together.
You want to do a
I don't know.
Just holding it
symbiosis?
by the guy.
Basically, that's what I was bringing up. It's like, I don't
Shared
know.
custody.
You want to do
You get my body on weekends.
You want to do
Like,
a
I don't know,
fucking Venom
have you
situation
tried-
here?
Like, I don't know, have you tried being something other than, like, fish centipede thing? I don't know, have you tried being burnt before? It could be fun.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Bird eats the insect, therefore it is superior.
Okay, question. Could I... Because I kind of want this to work, right? Would you... hold on a sec. Would you allow me to proc my stone rune?
What would that do?
Okay, so the stone rune reads, where is it? Stone rune reads, you have advantage on wisdom insight checks, and you have dark vision for a range up to 120 feet. In addition, when a creature you can see ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune and force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw. Unless the save succeeds, the creature is charmed by you for 1 minute. While charmed in this way, oh wait, no, never mind, because that would incapacitate it. That would be bad.
But can it be incapacitated?
See,
I
was initially thinking, I was initially just thinking, get the charm effect on it so that I could get advantage on the roll. That was basically the endpoint that I was thinking. But if it would incapacitate it, then probably don't want to do that. Hilarious, you wouldn't happen to have like enhanceability or anything that could help, would you?
Why didn't you ask?
Well, maybe because I'm a big dumb bird.
Slaps with enhanceability and guidance.
Well, nice. You said persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I support your endeavors.
Yay. Thank you very much. So.
Give me that owl barrel.
And then -1. With advantage.
You have Eagle Splendor.
Wow. This bird is made of bird.
Yeah, as an Eric Hawker, can you even imagine having the abilities of an eagle?
I'm sorry, what was that, Cactus?
You want me to enter your body and help you grow to be something stronger together. What's in this for me?
Well, I tend to do some pretty crazy shit, and, I don't know, for one, we could end up significantly bigger and stronger than you've ever been before.
I thought you didn't want extra limbs and attachments on your body.
Oh boy. It's like, I don't know, like, specifically how this thing would end up affecting the whole mutation thing.
It says to DM,
this body is too cramped.
Says to the DM,
third set of wings come out.
I don't want to have extra limbs and parts of my body coming off. Kill me, to Hodor. Hey, let's put a centipede inside my body. Let's see what happens.
It's like, okay, well then, Cordova's gonna just, Cordova's gonna, fucking just, you know, heft up Bloody Marrows. Like, I mean, you honestly kind of sound like a bit of a ecological disaster waiting to happen, and I do have a thing for eating souls.
Maybe Cordova was just hoping it would reinforce his spine and give him a cool little line down the back where its exoskeleton pokes out.
Again, I don't know how exactly it would end up weighting the whole mutation thing.
Gonna
you know,
finish
like,
this campaign looking like a Megazord.
Like, I didn't know if like additional limbs were like a guaranteed thing to happen, basically. But yeah, no, Cordova's gonna idly muse
Go
like,
ahead. Go ahead, Cordova. See what happens.
this is like, I don't know. I also have a
You convinced him.
like,
He'll
I don't
join
know.
you.
You but then again, I don't know if you're gonna give me like a bunch of extra limbs when I already have 8 right now, and I have a thing for eating souls, and you might be
He
looking
said
pretty
he'll join
tasty
you.
right now.
You
Well,
gonna-
yeah, I'm saying this as maybe a bit of a warning, just like go overboard with the limbs, and things are gonna get ugly.
I will try my best to stick to your physiology. But
Just keep it down with a limb count, and we should be fine.
But I have my own things to add to your table of contents.
Again,
Now,
just
pick
keep
me
it
up
down with.
and place me behind your back.
Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna pick him up and line him up with his spine.
His body glows as you feel a psionic link linked to your brain. Do you wish for this to go through?
Yeah, and may as well. I've already established the boundary of keep it down with the limb count, and you said
No,
you got
like
other
this is
plans.
like a psionic link
Oh.
to like
Yeah,
hive mind
sure.
added. Do you want to be part of the hive mind?
Sure, I guess.
I don't. Cordova.
Okay, I guess. Fight.
Do you want to lose your character or
pardon
not?
Pardon me, it's been a long day. Fucking.
Hey, how do you know the hive isn't gonna be like, this guy's got some good ideas, and they all become little Cordovas?
Okay, that's a little too optimistic. I'll stop it at the whole psionic link thing.
Roll me.
I'm just
a-
imagining all these little insects going,
Roll me a con save.
his bird, his bird, his bird.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to exit the. Okay, you said con save?
Con save, yes.
And this is not poison, I'm pretty sure.
No, this is not poison.
It
Yeah.
is brain
that's
stuff.
awful. My mom.
Oh yeah, while that's going on, I've dragged the doctor and Tellius over here to see if any of these petrified bodies resemble Balder.
No.
Worth a try.
The doctor says, "Oh, this was the place that I did all my experiments with the Medusa head."
But any other bonuses?
It's
Well, you have Indomitable.
I have Indomitable. Oh, actually, Alers, don't you have a thing where like bonus to like saves and shit? If you're nearby.
I can give you like, oh, you're talking about, yeah, that was wisdom saves for Heroes Feast.
No, I mean like your aura thing.
Oh yeah. If you brought me in with you, you'd have a +2.
Yeah. And actually, can I have Cordova like just kind of give Alers a look like right before the whole like spine thing happens? It's like, hey, can you like bless me or something?
Yeah.
Thank you.
roll me your con save.
Goodness, what would you do without me?
Probably die and or dissolution. Con save mod is 8.
I was warning Hog not to join any cults, and here you are joining a hive mind.
Okay, and whoop. 19.
Okay, you resist the psionic link. Upon doing so, all the little tiny claws penetrate into your spine and graft themselves to it. You have a double-layered spine now, and the skull bites the back of your head, sinking its teeth into your skull. So you kind of have like this little face mask over you.
Whoa.
I was imagining some real body horror shit.
And I have more to type out now. So we're going
Okay.
to take a pause.
If you said that.
Unpause now that I have it all written out after it took like 45 minutes.
You can't do this, Cactus. I'll go to the police.
Well. Is
Okay.
that a police? I'm calling the weed!
You were saying about the, you just don't hear his voice anymore. He's like, nah! And he's been silent.
Oh.
You've gained all the knowledge of his body as as the attempt for him to psychically control you has failed, and you've kind of kicked his soul to the back of his skull, and now he's dormant. But you've gained access to his gene therapy.
You're there? Huh. I felt like you tried to, like, take control of me
You
anyways
asked
for a
if
second.
someone was there, but nobody came.
Take one, save the world, damn it.
When you say he gained all of the centipede's knowledge, I just imagine it was a lot of like, I remember the taste of this now. I don't know why.
like, huh. Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't know what I should have expected. Just kind of cran back and, like, do the bird thing where they look at their own back and tail, and it's just, just kind of, like, fan out my tail feathers. Since apparently I came out on top, I'll say I reckon this, like, new tail thing. No, not like that. As I reckon, like, instead of being like a second tail, or like replacing my character's existing tail feathers, it's probably like the very center, like, blue tail feather has probably gotten, like, a bit bigger and, like, a bit more articulate, and, like, it still looks and functions like a feather, but the stem is now, like, a fair margin thicker than the adjacent feathers.
Kinda, it's more so like it's grafted itself into your spine, and it degrafts itself to just, like, suck something up, but it's attached like a couple of hoses into the back of your body. It's grafted with your organs. It's more so the tail than the bird tail.
So am I able to just, I don't know, that looks a little freaky. Can I just
here's a descriptor
sort of
like, kind of like this image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, okay, so it's
Kind of like Doc
a
Ock's
tail that-
fucking tentacles in the back of his spine there.
So it's kind of like a tail, but it doesn't start at the tailbone.
No, its skull has been grafted over yours, kind of like, you know how the Daredevil has his mask or whatever?
Yeah.
It's like that, where you are wearing like a bone
Or
helmet.
like King from the Owl House.
You you kind of have like a bone helmet on. It looks like you're wearing just a normal fucking helmet, but you know it's
Yeah.
made of the bone. And then there's the tail of it, but it has like pipes and kind of like organs that are connected and grafted like flesh to the underside of your back. To like the very, if you want to go like a little bit below your shoulder blades, that's where it is, where like the flesh tubes go in and kind of like slip into your back and the rest of your system.
This is like, okay, how is he planning on, and just like you mentioned, like my character now has like all the knowledge of like what this thing's body
Mm-hmm.
like did, is like, oh, okay, well, I guess I should have expected that. So this thing was planning on just, eating a bunch of things, getting a bunch of biomass, and getting significantly bigger off of that. And I guess I'm able to do that now because it tried to take over my mind, and I took over its body instead.
Do emerald slimes count as biomass?
I don't know, and given what Hodor said about those things being impossible to... It was Hodor who said that, right?
Yeah.
Him and Vinland.
Given what Hodor said about those things being, like, practically, if not practically impossible to kill, I'm not sure if I would want to find out.
Oh, I wasn't talking about killing it. I was talking about eating some of it. Like pineapple. See which of you dissolves the other first.
Fucking reincarnated slime. My predator versus your devourer.
I'll race your rock against my sloth.
Although when I rehear that in the anime, I don't like that it's named Predator.
True.
But yeah, if you haven't seen the Owl House, this is who I was talking about, Cactus.
It's changed to like Glenny.
I know of the character.
Like,
I do not know of the show.
Like the kind of like is his head, but also it's like this weird like skull helmet thing.
I was thinking more like where's the image?
I was thinking more like the B movie. I've seen Boss Baby. Is it like that?
Take 1 point of psychic damage.
I'm at 11 HP.
Okay. Pokemon, right? The Cubone.
Cubone. Marowak.
Cubone and Marowak. It looks more like a Cubone kind of thing.
What about Yamask?
No. Do you kind of understand what I mean, Cordova? I mean, it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
Anyway. Cordova, I'd just like you to know that you are breaking the fucking wall as you're walking through. Crush, crush, crush.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I wanted to maybe try and. Well, okay, if I'm breaking the walls, I want to know how much kaiju leveling XP I have once we're done with this.
I gotta go back.
Yep, because it's gonna be there, and then eventually we can retrace our steps with the incinerator room that Cactus did not bring this up with back then.
Well, like he said, the incinerator room I could fit through the hallway there.
But it's the same width, if you look.
Well, maybe on the map. But, like IRL and practically, things are hardly ever conveniently designed in 5-foot increments for the floor plan.
And then you can get there and there.
I moved you out of the way so I can count.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
And you could also retrace over here where the flesh experiments were.
$2,250 experience.
And
That
this
side
time,
defeat.
you said 2,250?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And this time is just, 40 for the level up instead of the...
I apologize again. Unpause. So.
Hey, Cactus, after he grew himself for the combat, did we count all the times he walked through before he went away?
I think I shrunk down before going through any, like...
You did.
Going through anything like that.
Yeah. No. Move on.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm-
goodness, left or
I'm
right?
Kaiju level
In
13.
character, I have no inclination one way or the other. There's no clues. What do I do?
Whoa.
Just kidding, left is always right. Cordova.
You go left to see a
Gotta
very
take a look at
large
this.
blue bird.
Whoa. Hey, yeah, Bert. Like by very large blue bird, like a straight up bird.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Not a bird person.
A giant blue bird with a white tummy and icy like fangs and talons and frost coming off it.
And it doesn't look particularly hostile right now, does it?
I mean, it looks at you. As long as you're not entering the fucking nest, it doesn't give a shit.
It's a cryo phoenix.
Whoa.
Just like Anivia League of Legends. Everything comes back to League of Legends.
Your Honor, League of Legends, clack death.
What do you want to do?
Can you speak bird
Okay.
to them? Or... Hey, that is Anivia. It wasn't even a joke.
Yeah, but
Well, I guess it's closer to Articuno. With that art.
Yeah.
what? I don't know if it speaks bird. He's gonna just switch to Arakok, right? You don't speak bird folk, do you?
It squawks at you.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Not RN, right?
You think it's worth wrestling it down so that I can cast tongues on it so we can have a friendlier conversation afterwards?
What, do you need to, like, touch it to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, like... Well, okay, question. Are those, like, eggs on the map real?
Yes, it's a mother bird.
Okay. I mean, like, its eggs are right there, and I don't think it would be terribly friendly if you were to just walk up to it. Might want to possibly leave it be, maybe.
Well, it's a shame you can't offer our help, but guess we'll move on.
Callius is like fascinated with it, eyes going all sparking, like, oh my god, it's so cute.
Yeah.
And she looks over at Cordova. Are you two related?
What kind of question is that? Look at us,
Well,
but
it's
look at me.
it's a giant bird, and you're a giant bird with blue feathers and...
Wait, yeah, but like it has no black plumage, and also, like,
But I heard
I mean that.
But
that
I
can
heard
differ
female
between
birds
male
are
and
always
female.
more
That's
colorful,
not
right?
end all be all.
well, okay, actually, for the most part, it's actually the other way around, believe it or not.
So Telius, did you want to like feed it some of our extra rations?
She casts animal
See if we can
friendship
make a
on
new
it.
friend.
Wait, what did you say, Cactus?
She casts animal,
Animal
friendship,
Well,
and walks up to
I
it.
will pass them the rations.
She
as
walks
they
up
move in.
as it kind of is curious and walks forward. She begins to feed it rations and pet it on the head.
What do you think? 10 for a giant bird?
She then looks at Cordova and kind of like holds like the steak ration, like, "You want some too, boy? Come here, come on, come on."
okay.
The dignity he rushes over.
Okay, that is very clearly not a bird person. It doesn't speak or anything.
But damn it, I like steak.
You just gotta walk up. It's just like that's like asking. I don't know, like someone made a goat monkey, and I asked if you were related to that, right?
I might say yes.
Okay, well, props to you for taking it on the chin like that.
So, do you want some too? Do you want to share?
I don't think that is. You can keep your ration. Just
No.
like it's gonna look around the room like, why is it here?
You see a hole
imagine-
in the ceiling?
At some point. Oh, go ahead.
Wait, you said I see a hole in the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
The
That-
main way birds travel in this dungeon seems to be burrowing through the ceiling/floor.
Like I take it it's like a really big hole, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's yeah, that makes sense.
Well, there you go, Cactus. If you need to give him something flavorful for his next upgrade, a fucking burrowing speed, just like every other bird.
She pets the bird and scratches under the chin and feeds another piece. After doing
Kudos,
so,
as
while the
you're
bird
looking
isn't
around.
looking, she's plucking like a feather from it, and then another feather, and then another feather.
So components, I take it.
Well, yes, of course.
What exactly is this thing?
This, my dearest friend, is a wonderful... I believe they're called ice hawks.
Fair enough.
Beautiful birds in the northern mountain regions of this place. Very wonderful. Quite docile if you know the right spells to cast.
Uh-huh. So like, what are those used? Or are those like... But hold on a sec. Are those
I
used
can
for
only
like
communicate with small beast cries.
You ever heard of a hawk tamer?
A hawk twommer?
Essentially a beast tamer that uses hawks, right? They're common for beast tamers to ride. I.e. the
I tried
fucking,
riding one.
i.e. the Griffin Knights of this world.
I tried riding a big bird once when Cordova wouldn't give me a ride out from the fire.
Hey, I mentioned how I got turned around on that day.
And then Cactus said, no, the big bird is not canon to the map.
So you're meaning to tell me that the Griffin Knights here ride something other than griffins?
Yes.
That just the way you come up with the cool name, and then you have to.
You can't have just one riding. You can't just have like one riding horse when you're a knight. You can't just have one griffin when you're a griffin knight. They get tired.
Well, yeah, but like wouldn't that make them like hawk knights or falcon knights or whatever?
No, those are different.
It's different. Gosh. It's like you don't know anything.
She looks at you and says, Griffin Knights specialize in riding magical creatures that have magical effects in them. Hawk Knights or Falcon Knights or whatever, their whole shtick is they transform into the hawk or falcon. They're very different.
Fair enough.
They're not like a wyvern where you can just ride them forever and they never get that tired, where they, yearn for the battle. They're not like Pegasus is either, where they use magic to be able to glide. They're a physical beast that gets tired, so you keep a couple of them around. Either a griffin, or some riders like to use griffins and these ice hawks. Another popular one, I believe, is, what is it called? A springaroo.
Sounds like one of the enemies from the fucking Sonic campaign.
Well, I don't know how long that friendship chicanery you went and casted is gonna last, so up before it starts, potentially.
I'll come back, but I plan on using these flowers to try to make a potion eventually that'll let me just, spritz a little pheromone on me and make it more docile. Maybe trick it into thinking I'm one of its chicks.
Do you really want that?
Hey, better to have a mother hen that wants to protect you than a mother hen that wants to destroy you.
Okay.
When you were like,
get a bunch of screwed up food dumped on you, don't complain about it.
What was your mother like, Cordova?
Actually, I don't think we have gone over what either of Cordova's parents are like.
I was waiting for what's-his-face to secretly turn out to be your father, Darth Vader style. Mr. I'll always come back.
Yeah, no, that'd be some shit,
I mean, it's more like your grandfather.
Sort of yeah, no, ask us, oh yeah, what was your mother like, Cordova? Just kind of...
1,000-mile stare, give me a history check.
The 1,000-mile stare, and he's like...
Yeah, I was gonna say, the fucking military fire sound effects.
Just stares off into the distance, and he's going to say, she could ratio someone with an axe, regardless of what weapon they were holding.
If you can dodge an axe, you can dodge a dagger.
You wanna roll me a history check, and I can tell you a bit about your parents, maybe? If you're okay with me taking that bit of story. If you want to write it out later, I can also just let you do it.
I'm not... Well, yeah, what I reckon is, Cordova's mother is probably the one who did most of his weapons training.
Kind of. like I said, so Electrum Feather, right? Honorable warriors, like I told you, it's more so that each... Stop moving for a minute, Larce. That each of the men that are within the tribe, right? There's different tribes and different nomad stuff because they're a group that doesn't stay in one place, right? They like to move around a bit. I mean, they stay in one spot for like a while, maybe like 10 years, then move, right? Because one area may not need them anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But each guy is supposed to master a weapon. He then teaches multiple sons to master that weapon. And so they keep always one guy in the tribe that has a mastery of that weapon. So the idea being that when they leave, when the male birds leave, they have mastered 2 or 3 weapons that they can then train people up on, right?
Question, is this going to link up with why Cordova is a fighter in particular? Because as a fighter, he is proficient with, like, every, like, simple and martial weapon you could throw at him.
You could say that's the reason why in your backstory is that your tribe is specifically into mastering weapon types, and your mother, while she is there for combat training, she's there to help you with general stuff, to kind of fill in the gaps of the specifics, to give you general combat training, general defensive training, how to defend yourself, how to, get around your opponent, tactics, that kind of thing. They were generalists, master of none, because even if all the men die, there's still someone around to be able to teach, to give you a fighting chance.
Yeah.
More so in the tribe scenario, the men hyper specialized into, weapons, women hyper specialized into magic, and the women would enchant the weapons, and the men would give them armor and stuff to help out. It fed into itself, right? With, like, the head of the tribe being, like, this master craftsman battle guy who's...
Like a battle master.
Battle master, has every fucking weapon under his belt, has every crafting recipe under his belt, and is just this god of a man, or bird.
That, yeah, basically...
master of everything.
Okay. Not necessarily quite like Sindralig. I don't know. I guess Sindralig didn't go. His death wasn't nearly as humiliating in Legends as it was in canon, but you get the idea. Is the guy who, like, no matter what style you're going into, he can teach you how to not lob your own head off.
Yeah. As you enter the next area, you can either go left or right.
Do we want to bother with this hallway?
No.
Well, I was just following my philosophy that left is always right.
Cordova's gonna see this big chamber to the right. He's like, hey, hold on a sec. I want to see what this thing's about.
That's me.
Yes, I know. Right is always wrong.
Goddamn heretic.
But I haven't exactly been correct in a lot of things,
As you enter the area, you find a statue of a warrior.
Does it have 4 arms and big beady eyes and look like a spellweaver?
No. Statue of a warrior. He is... It looks to be petrified rather than stone, and there's something carved at the base, but it's been scratched out over time.
It do be like that sometimes.
Like, what's the dimensions of this statue? Like, it's like a statue of, like, a regular human, or...
Unsure. He's fully armored.
Well, I guess, like, even full plate would have certain, like, biological, like, accommodations for, like, certain races, right?
Let me just give you an image so you understand.
I guess, like, a...
Speaking of the fact you say he's fully armored, I don't think I've ever seen a D&D statue that was fully nude. You never get those, like, Greek statues that just have the schlong out for all to see.
About as big as you, Cordova.
Of course it is.
Why, is there a thing wrong with big creatures?
I just feel like Cordova attracts
Okay.
everything that's his size for some reason.
Well, see, when you pull size chicanery, and you tend to be as mechanics driven as I do, you tend to keep mental tabs on where things are. My
I'm
character's
just saying,
current,
before
like,
Cordova blew himself up, we never ran into anything 10 feet tall like that.
my character's
And then it's
my
just
character's
like
current
two
natural
bird
height.
people. And then
Yeah, my
the
character's current
statue,
natural
and then this
height
bird.
is 13 feet 4 inches tall. He's gonna look it over as like, damn, that is
It's like stand users.
hey, Balder. You said you got petrified in this dungeon, right? In this crypt.
Yeah.
Did you happen to wear a? He's gonna describe in detail the plate armor that he's seen, like with a smith's level of accuracy.
Oh, no, I know who that is, though.
Really? Who was that?
He's called Sir Tiny.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he's called Sir Tiny.
I'm gonna look down at the at the plate, is squat down, see whether or not he can make any remnants of like the words Sir Tiny written in any language that he knows. For
It's
the record,
too,
the
like,
languages I know.
It's too scuffed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Unless.
did he
Tell
get
is
petrified?
bending.
Well, as far as I know, Sir Tiny never got petrified as he operated a... I know the name sounds weird, but he didn't fit the size of his armor.
Well, like, for the record, the armor that I'm looking at is about 13 feet tall. Like, I'm eye level with it right now. Like, I am staring its visor in the face right now.
Oh, yeah, he used to pilot that armor all the time.
Oh, was he a sort of mechanist of some sort?
A bit. He always wanted to go into battle, but he was too small to, so he crafted this ginormous fucking contraption. He called it some kind of machine or something. I don't know, some war something forged. Anyways, he would sit in sort of in the helmet. I'm sure if you can lift the helmet, you can at least find him in there.
Okay. All right. Well, see whether or not he's still in there. And Cordova's going to take a second to like further expound on like the state that the armor is in. Is going to say like there's a nameplate down here that's been scratched out. Is that like? Do you think he would have been laid to rest here? There's like some. There was like some other bird folk that were laid to rest here as well, although not. They weren't exactly dead per se. He's still talking to Balder.
What'd you ask?
You think he was laid to rest here, or this is just like a statue? I think.
As far as I know, Sir Tiny wouldn't be laid to rest. He was a beast of a warman. I don't know if anyone could have killed him outright. He made more mechanical armor than I've seen even mechanics to make siege weapons.
Wait, he made more than one suit.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So you didn't happen to see what he was, like, what species he was, did you? Like, did you have any idea how long he would have lived?
I believe he was a pixie.
Oh, oh. Those don't tend to live terribly long. He's gonna, like, on the off chance that there is someone, like, alive and well in there, he's gonna, like, just kind of as a formality, I guess, knock on the visor first and then open it up. I swear, if there's a pile of pixie dust in a fucking sea inside the helmet.
You. You open up the helmet to see a small chair contraption with some pixie dust there, and on it, next to it's like there's a chair, right, and it's encased in glass, and there's pixie dust in the glass, and there's an above sign that says "Break when ready to revive."
How do you revive a pixie? How long would they have been dead? What the?
Usually a cleric has to call upon a god, and if the pixie wants to come back, they simply just clap and the pixie's back.
But I'm assuming, right? You said Sir Tiny?
Unless it's like SYR.
He's gonna turn around and like, hey, could you, he's gonna describe what Balder said about, like, reviving a pixie. He's like, could you maybe possibly try that on, what I assume to be Sir Tiny here? Or what's left of him?
I will attempt to shatter glass and maybe clear out some of the glass beforehand before we revive them and they get covered in glass.
Okay, Cordova's going to hold Alaris up to the visor.
Do you break the glass?
Yeah.
You kind of just flick it and the top of the glass shatters off.
He's gonna clear away some of the glass.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Clear out some of the glass before we revive them, so that they don't just land and go, ah!
Yeah, because, like, shattered glass, like, broken glass is no joke.
Next. What was it?
Say the name of the pixie and clap.
Yep. Then roll me a religion check.
Alrighty. We got a +7 here.
Whoa.
And there you go. 24.
With the cackling of a necrotic skull, and the birthing of Mercule, you just hear it in your head, and he's like, what? You just hear Mercule say, the fuck? I guess. As he waves his hand.
Mercule was Sir Tiny all along? No.
So Mercule just waves his hand like, whatever. And with the cackling of a skull, the pixie revives, as Sir Tiny revives into his chair and he goes,
Cordova's like still holding Alaris up to be like face level, and Cordova just kind of like pokes his head out to the like from the side of Alaris and blinks a couple times. Hi.
What was Death like? Did he talk about me?
So, Sir Tiny gets up from the chair and says, "Well, hello there, my dearest new friends, for I am Sir Tiny."
Oh, I thought that was just a mean nickname they gave you.
Here's what he looks like. What can I help you with? It seems that you have revived me. For now I am the Pixie of Mercure, to serve in his bidding as the knight that I am.
I didn't know that's how pixies worked. First off, probably thank Baldur. He told us how to get you up and revived again.
Well, gosh, there's so many things you could help with, and I start listing every apocalypse we've kicked off prematurely up to this point.
For my name is Silver Tom Tonefoot. I am sorry that you've come across such atrocities, for that is nothing that no mortal shall have to go through. However, it does breathe new life for battle. In my armaments, seek that battle.
Yeah, I believe it.
For I must return to my workshop to engage another suit of armor, for this is but stone and ash, cement-worthy. As he hops onto Alirce's shoulder. For I shall follow you until you can take me to my workshop.
Sir Tiny, question.
He kind of just like turns around on Alirce's shoulder as you have her still picked up.
I was actually gonna say, I imagine Cordova has to like flip me around and then now he's facing properly. I'm just like the platform by which he's talking to Sir Tiny.
Yeah. Sir Tiny, question, and given how long it's been since you were last up and about, I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't hold it against you if you maybe couldn't answer such a question. But wouldn't happen to know where any decent mithril deposits would be, would you?
Any decent of what?
Any decent mithril deposits.
For I do not know of this mithril you speak of, for I never used this substance, for I crafted my armors from steel.
It was also known as, Cordova's gonna bother to name off mithrils different names in the languages he knows. But,
for you mean that puny stone of worthless murk. I often tossed it into the ocean whenever I found it.
It's just like this huge pile of mithril. Everyone else is like, we struck it rich.
It's so tiny on his
dumping it.
It's so tiny on his way to kick a car battery into the ocean.
Mithril is useless to me, but I hear that it is useful to the fishes, as it will armor their insides.
I was about to say, my headcanon now is that's how the fish folk started. It just like radiated the fucking fish into humanoids. That's where tides came.
All right. Well, you wouldn't happen to know of any other potentially very light, very tough material that I could, I don't know, make a comparable suit to that, whilst still being able to reasonably fly worth a shit.
Enchanted dryad wood.
Say I thought of that one.
I would also recommend enchanted sea salt.
And where are we gonna find a bunch of salt that's been
Right,
enchanted
okay,
with like
and
divine magic?
you're able to work this like metal, because
For
I'm a
I've been
blacksmith and-
blessed by the smith god, and for I am a pixie, I can handle all kinds of mysterious metals.
Well, yeah, I kind of just know, I kind of just know blacksmithing, runesmithing, and like fine machining. I'm kind of only now getting into the fine machining bit.
For my dearest god, Gaunt, the inventor of all mechanical things. However, Gond is no longer my patron, as I serve the undead Lord of Mercule. Blessed be his evil name.
But yeah, I think I just bring it up because I think we can both agree that my natural armor isn't really quite there yet, and this is kind of a sorry state compared to some of the stuff that's been pointed at us. And Cordo was gonna motion to his plain leather armor.
For such a big, stocky bird, you have quite the small amount of armor.
Yeah.
Why does one such as yourself only wear leather?
Well, there's a little bit of a weight constraint, actually. Although, given all the weight from these new feathers, I've held up surprisingly well as far as being able to fly. Anyways, as far as like traditional armor goes, though, we bird folk don't exactly have a good history with anything that's built with traditional materials that's heavier than like studded leather. We have a hard time flying in that.
For I am not a man you wish to talk to about finding materials. I often raided armies' stations, armories, for it.
That probably didn't net you very many friends.
Who needs friends
Those
when
armies.
I can create them?
Fair, I guess. I'm gonna look over
The
at
humans
the
had so
and
many free armories around, unguarded. So I took theirs.
I'm gonna look over at the like big suit of armor that he just like hopped out of. Is like, I'm sorry, what did you say this thing was made out of?
Concrete.
Concrete.
A bit of
Yep.
rock and stone.
Why concrete?
You asked why concrete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was experimenting, and wished to understand if stone could hold up just as well as metal. Fact is, it can. However, it breaks down so easily and crushes the gears when it breaks down. making it utter trash.
Right.
Understandable.
I'm gonna just kind of look over at the Cordo. Like Cordova's gonna just like look over at his newly acquired fucking like absorption tail thing. He's gonna, I'm kind of half considering whether or not just like trying to go after things that have solid natural armor would just be better. But then all those like years of smithing training just wasted.
Years of academy training.
Yeah. Oh well. Cordo was gonna settle or say back down. And then he's actually going to look from his fucking newly acquired absorption tail thingy to his newly acquired second set of wings, and he's going to be like, actually thinking about it, I might not even want to like try to make a set of armor until these things grow back proper.
Well, one step at a time. Sir Foot, you wouldn't happen to know where your workshop is, right?
Yes, for I do know where my workshop is.
It doesn't happen to be in this crypt, does it?
No, it does not.
I wouldn't think so.
For my workshop is in Nosh.
That's quite a ways away, I think.
That, Wait, when did you die?
About 40 years ago.
Question, was that like before the first go around with Nosh? Or was that during?
It's a little bit before.
Oh, so, yeah, funny thing, there's a non-zero chance that your workshop might be in the middle of a ocean now.
Damn those fishmen, for I shall skewer them all.
Well, it was actually a little bit Nosh's fault.
I always heard the economic state was quite nice. How was it their fault?
Well, it's more a problem of leadership, you see. He's gonna quickly run Sir Tiny through, like, the first war against Nosh, and then bring up the current ongoing second war.
He says to you, damn, that's not good to hear. Those are rookie numbers for casualties.
Yeah, but,
They should have done better!
Yeah, well,
I'm just having flashbacks to the fucking, what were those wars called that I was researching in the library in the top of the spine? It was like the Dark Ages, and there was like multiple ones. Like every single Great War.
I fleshed out the lore a little bit with the Lord guy, where I kind of solidified it a little bit. So there was the Depths of Blood, which was a long fishman war between land dwellers. That's like considered the Dark Ages, right? Then there's the Scales of Fate,
like
where there was like the Three Kingdoms versus
100
Nosh.
years started another multi-100-year war.
Yeah, that was like the Depths of Blood. I just named it versus the Dark Ages. Where
But yeah, I was gonna say I'm I feel like I flash back and Sir Tiny's name comes up now that I recognize. Just like, oh.
You recognize...
like,
roll me a history check.
Please tell me if you recognizes Sir Tiny's name in like the list of the most wanted war criminals.
Just like how it's like the introduction of the Gatling gun led to a spike in casualties. It's just like, oh, Sir Tiny was responsible. Dirty 20.
Oh. He was responsible for 2 of the 100 Years' Wars.
That's what they were called, the 100-year. Yeah, okay.
Each war was 100 years, so it was nicknamed the Dark Ages. However, the core thing was the Depths of Blood, where it was a war between men and fishmen, but often these 100 years would contain not just war with men and fishmen, but war with men and fishmen and men, but there was like a constant conflict, right?
Yeah, you said it was like every time one conflict was starting to lose its gusto, another conflict or two would stack on top and make things worse again.
Because like when you call them like 100 Years Wars, I imagine them being a lot like the IRL 100 Years War, where it's actually like several different wars that kind of had like very short peace periods between them.
No, it was just 100 years of war. Like 100 consecutive years of war.
Yeah, because you described one where it was like a fucking super powerful lich trying to take over things, and then like just when they thought, oh, we killed that guy, we don't have to worry anymore, it was like he fucked things up so bad that then a portal to the abyss opened. It's just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, so the first 100, if I remember correctly, the first 100 Years War was a lich, then it was the abyss, then it was the infernal realm, then it was after that a war with fishmen, and then a constant war with fishmen, and then so there was like after the second war there was just a war with fishmen that lasted for like 400 years. Meanwhile there was like another 100-year section that added on top of that, then the abyss showed up, then hell showed up, then another thing showed up. Meanwhile they're battling this other front of constant fucking fishmen. Right?
It's like at this point, Nosh is just like, we're sick of it all. We're gonna wake the dragon from its dream.
I'm sick of this fucking shit.
Hey,
and
so, what's the
majority of the issues that spawn like the abyss happened in Nosh. Then the hellfire happened in Nosh. And it's like, guys, I'm fucking tired of this. But Sir Tiny in the second war made the ability for people to use druid magic to essentially make chemical warfare.
Oh, wow.
And then he
it was just like a detour. He's like, I'm sick of making armor. Let's do something fun.
The other one was he discovered how to make divine totems.
Oh. That ties him to the Salt Spire, just like I was talking about.
And he learned how to make divine totems, and also how to what he called god nukes, where you make a divine totem and then chuck it into a war zone, and some horse crushes it, and the god gets angry and nukes the area with magic.
Oh, so he might be the reason that Nosh decided to fuck with the totems at the Spire.
Oh, was that was the Spire Assault the result of a god nuke then?
Seems like it, because they were surrounded by protective totems.
Right. But yeah, what's to the right here?
Lastly, the other thing that you remember is that Tiny's kill count.
Yeah, it's probably astronomical if we're counting
They suspect that he has a higher kill count than Neural.
Cool.
And yet, Baldur is still just, oh, Sir Tiny, I'm glad to see him.
Yeah, no, Baldur kind of neglected to mention that this guy was a piece of shit.
Baldur barely knew him. It's like, oh yeah, he was such a great
He's
guy
just
when I
like,
met him.
funny man in armor, isn't that
Yeah,
novel?
no, Cordova, when Cordova finds out about this, Cordova's gonna fucking just like pinch, like where his beak meets his face, and just like, you know what, for any future reference, I'm gonna just immediately ask Hoder for a second opinion, because something tells me that Hoder would have. Hoder's probably gonna. Do I want to get this over with right now? Yeah. Hey, Hoder,
Yes.
do you know Sir Tiny?
Yes.
So, Baldur kind of inadvertently made him out to be a bit better of a person than he actually was, and
Sir Tiny is a gruesome god of genocide, a fairy and pixie that is beyond blood carnage can ever give. However, he is also part of the most ingenious inventions that has helped many of people in many of their times of strife. Whether it be famine, medicine, medical knowledge, or even mechanical knowledge of armor smithing. While I absolutely deplore what he has done and wish for him to die, for which every great tragedy he manages to make an even better success of something else that fixes another one.
just for future reference, whenever I ask Baldur who a person is, I'm going to check with you immediately after.
Baldur, for all of his good graces, is naive to most people's past, which makes him an excellent ally.
Yep.
Tiny's sins are of mind control. He may have the sins of the past, but that's not mine to judge. I was not alive for it, to see it of my own two eyes.
I just imagine that he's saying that he's just like telling Alerce about his various exploits.
Yeah, no, actually, that'd be really funny. Like, the yeah, no, it wasn't just like Alerce, like somewhere down the line telling Cordova exactly what happened. It's just like as we walk along, uh, like Sir Tiny just keeps saying more and more, and Cordova kind of starts to have the
implicating
conclusions.
himself.
Like, this guy sounds increasingly less like a nice guy. So that's probably what triggered that conversation with Hoder.
Sir
just
Tiny
now.
starts off like, "You know, I once cured a famine about what would it be, 500 years ago? I set up a glorious meat farm full of healing and regeneration magic. The stockpile was endless. We captured war criminals and stuck them inside the pods.
And then we ran out of war criminals and started using orphans.
When we ran out of war criminals, we started using monsters. When we ran out of monsters, we started using war criminals injected with the monster's DNA to create even bigger and fatter men.
That sounds horrible.
We never ran out of food rations. Who can really say the difference of, say, mortal meat in chicken when it is cursed together? I believe they're called abyssal chickens now.
Yeah, we dealt with a couple.
They're quite good pets if you keep them in a coop.
I'll take your word for it.
They taste delectably good.
I'll also take your word for that.
You've never had fried abyssal chicken?
I've had their cores.
It's good with a slice of mute melon.
I prefer gravy.
Cordova just kind of immediately 1,000-yard stares for a second as he starts considering, like, would that really make Soul Sight better? Like just chasing it with certain side dishes. It's like, why the Fuck, am I even entertaining this thought?
For me, the whole conversation is just that Simpsons meme of, "Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad."
Oh, that's good. Ooh, that's bad. You walk into this small hallway area where there's this tiny room, and you see a bunch of broomsticks lying on the ground.
Well, I know a campaign where that would be traumatizing, but I don't think it's this one. Punishment awaits. I think I found the broom closet.
Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite.
Anything you want to do with the brooms?
I guess I could do a sweep of the area.
Roll me a perception check.
Alrighty.
You're gonna start hearing the narrator talking shit.
And then Lursa decided to make a perception check about the brooms in a closet. However, they were simply just cleaning supplies, and the brooms of the closet were nothing more than just brooms in a closet. To go and continue on, Lursa thought maybe they should continue the story and continue on through the hallway. After all, there's just brooms in this closet.
Yeah, no, guys. Seems like there might be more to these brooms in this closet.
As once again,
Maybe if we assemble them a certain way.
Once again, as Lursa looks at the brooms in the closet, they think to themselves there might be something to do here, when in reality, they know from the DM's perspective there is nothing to do here, and they simply just beg to continue the bit further on.
She, like, arranges them into a broom man.
Nothing happened.
Unless I was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
A book appears in your hand.
It's just like a book that says how to leave the broom closet for dummies.
No, the book says the Lursa parable.
Oh, okay.
Every action that you do from now on is written in this book.
Yeah, that checks out.
Lursa took a step forward, and then another step forward, and then another step forward, and then another step forward. As it.
Back in
The
my
narrator's-
day, we called that the never-ending story.
The narrator's voice is partially drowned out by fucking just Cordova walking.
You don't hear a narrator's voice. It's just in the book it writes. So you come to another section that splits off. You can either go forward or right.
Whoa.
Well, I know which way I want to go.
What even is this?
What are you thinking, Cordova?
I'm thinking I'm looking down this hallway and trying to see what's in it.
The Emerald Ooze.
Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad.
You want to test my theory from before? With your
Wait,
tail?
what did you say earlier?
See if your tail would ingest it first before it ingests you.
Cordova's gonna look at Tellius and
Might want to make it fast. It's
and Gertis.
treading this way.
Okay, you know what? I can't tell it to fuck off with any sort of potion, so yeah, here we go. Come on.
Be ready, Doctor.
We're gonna just immediately swing the tail forward and start slurping it.
It's not a defeated enemy, though.
Hmm?
It's not a defeated enemy, though.
It's a defeated enemy?
It's not a defeated enemy, though.
Yeah.
Oh. What if we have Teleus fireball this area?
So here's the thing, your tail can only suck up the biomass of a living creature that was then turned dead. As you've said before, these creatures, they don't really die so much as they just reconstitute.
Well, to be fair, this was a fight/struggle that was about to happen anyway, given how quickly that you're having it spread towards us. Anywho,
Do you
hey, Cactus,
still
dumb
do you,
question.
do you still want to try to assimilate it?
The DM's hitting you with the, are you sure you want to do that?
Well, okay, he asked if I want to do that. I suppose, damn, would you hit me with a, are you sure if I said, why not?
Okay. Take a bite out of it. Roll me con save.
Gonna fucking do Giant Smite first just to fucking, I don't know, even this shit out somehow. Anyways, the dumb question that I was gonna ask. Okay. Actually, first things first. You said con save?
Yep.
Okay. Any backup from Alerce?
I mean, there's the +2, right?
Yep. Whoops. Forgot Albert for a second. Okay, here we go.
Nice.
You have a +10.
Yeah, okay, so my Constitution score is 8, my proficiency is 4, and then there's the +2 from Alerce.
Your Constitution score is an 8?
Constitution, my Constitution is 19 with a bonus of 4.
Okay.
My proficiency bonus is 4, and then the +2 from Alerce. So 19.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine one of these days Cactus starts typing like that and then all it says is like, write up a new character?
It's gonna happen one day.
Just like, you take 400 damage.
You take 400 damage, you die to death.
Sorry, you don't have any of the acid stuff yet, but...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You gained
So
an
for now,
attribute.
you
Your
have
blood's now
acid
thick and
saliva.
viscous, and will act like a slime when on a surface.
Well, look at that.
Your heart
You've
starts
got
to
Paul
pump a lot
Bunyan's
heavier
disease.
now. Roll me another con save.
Well,
Oh no.
You also might have a cholesterol problem now, too.
28.
You take 20 damage as your heart is now having to pump 3 times as hard to pump the blood through your body, as you feel like you just had a heart attack quickly, and then you get up as you reposition yourself. You will need to have a heart surgery soon at some point to keep up with
Oh, no.
this mutated blood. Or every so often, if you overexert yourself, you will have a heart attack.
Hold on a sec. I think I might have something more near term to answer this.
What'd you say?
Oh damn, the prophecy.
I I said, hold on a sec, I might have something more near term to answer this.
In Cactus, by heart surgery, you mean the good doctor's just gonna start sticking more hearts in there until something works, right?
Probably.
That's
Oh,
every
looks like
that's
you're
every
going to
increment of
need
20.
heart surgery.
That's every
15 should do.
that's every increment of 20. I was going to ask whether or not like consuming 40 souls and just dumping them all into heart would do anything.
That would count to it, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. I actually, before I say anything, let me go look.
Because its benefits are like increments of 20, is the thing. For the heart category.
Let me go look.
Well, there's one
Before
thing
I
that's an
say
increment.
anything.
Cordova has Paul Bunyan's disease. His piss is now like thick.
You would need, yeah, about 40-ish points. Well, you would need 20 points to keep up with it now. So every 20 points.
Okay, yeah, I don't have 200 souls on me.
Dang, can I borrow 200 souls? I'm good for it. You know this. Well, I think before things take a turn for the worse, we're just going to hit you with a second death ward. Just in case. Stack those up.
In the meantime, so you've slurped this up. It's like, the fuck just happened? And it slowly starts crawling away.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Like, okay, look, a thing to take a bite out of gets bit instead. Like, whoa,
hey, no,
no.
Move away. So yeah, you could either do the surgery system, right? You could either dump 20 points into your heart to give it, all that.
Again, I don't have 200 souls on me at the moment. That would, like, in order to hit 20, that would require 200 because I'm going up from 0.
What about torsos? How many torsos you get?
Well, for the surgery route?
Yeah.
For the surgery route, we have 54 torsos. And doing a torso surgery requires 200 because it's only got 4 levels to it.
I guess you'll just have to deal with the heart issues.
I am suddenly very glad, actually, that I went and took that last ASI and put both points into Constitution. Oh, can I now mention that dumb question?
Yep.
He's been saving up. This is a real dumb part.
It's just I'm about to ask for something.
What are you asking for?
Maybe an extra, or maybe a die of acid damage on my talons now.
Why?
Why?
Because of like one of the first lines on the whole like bug kaiju thing.
On the whole what?
On the whole bug kaiju
thing.
If the answer is no, that's completely fine.
I mean, yeah, you have acid on your talons, but it's only for converting the foes that you've killed into biomass. It's not like acid. I mean, your talons deal acid damage now, unless you want to switch it from acid to slashing. Up to you.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. It's, versatile between slashing and acid.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations, you slurped it up. Now, what do you want to do with your new heart troubles from consuming 2 monsters a day?
I think I want to take it easy.
Cordova getting the first repercussions of his shit. Like, oh, my heart, oh, it hurts, fuck me, God, why?
Okay, I'm a pretty healthy guy, and I feel like my heart's gonna explode. I'm gonna sit down.
You can feel it in your chest. Like, it feels like it's overworking itself just to do anything.
Hashtag relatable.
Yeah, so good news, I got the slime to fuck off. Bad news, I'm gonna sit down now.
Tellius walks over to you.
Feeds you some rations. Oh. You drag him a little bit further away from the ooze in case it
Gordis
changes
is going to roll a medicine check on you.
Okay, good luck, dragging.
You're a healer too?
Okay, question. How exactly do you go about lifting Cordova?
With the power of friendship.
Okay, Cordova's going to be nice and walk very slowly over to farther away from this line.
Also, if you want a strength save for Tellius,
Well, I was helping them.
24.
What's up?
Strength save to carry.
Strength to drag you.
24.
She manages to, take some of the effort out of walking over there.
Yep, so, so here you go, big guy. Gorda says, Tellius, do you have the spell, haste at your disposal? Well, yes, I do. Cast it on my little subject here.
That'd be a good idea.
Only one way to find out. Are you ready?
I'm just thinking of that backlash when it ends.
Are you ready?
Fine, if we don't have anything for, thinning my blood out a bit. Sure,
how long does haste last?
A minute.
Ooh.
Haste lasts for 1 minute. For 1 minute.
Yeah, maybe we take a short rest instead.
And for the turn after haste goes down, it's stunned, but worse because it doesn't actually call out stunned as a condition, so you can't really get rid of that haste drawback with anything that would get rid of stunned because you're not technically stunned.
Gordis looks at you and says, well, if it kills you, just know that I can resurrect you for a little bit of time anyway.
Whatever doesn't kill me better run the fuck away.
Well,
Ow.
do you know slow? No.
Ow.
This is troubling. Do you know where that bird was before? I might need its heart.
Delius, he's about to go execute your friend unless you want to stop him.
Did you not, like, grab the hearts of, like, whatever cultists were in that other room?
Yes, Miss Eliose.
Did I hear Cordova's suggestion to replace it with, like, okay. I will convey this, asking if we can make up for quality with quantity of cultist hearts.
I believe I could stitch together something. Let me go over my medical insurance policies. New medicine check. You gonna help him out, Elirse?
Yeah.
Hey, nat 20. Okay. History.
Although that whole blood thing might end up being kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Because if it acts like slime, that would that act like setting someone on fire, except like instead of being able to put them out by way of water, maybe like something basic instead.
Probably.
That reminds me of the ooze who turns your blood into fire.
Hey, actually, wait a minute. I'll talk about that later because I don't want to like hang up the session more than I already have.
So, he got a nat 20 in his medicine. He got a decent check on his history, and used Channel Divinity to burn Knowledge of the Ages to gain some extra Legend of Lore stuff on this. So he says, I will need at least 8 hours to perform this surgery.
Well, you probably don't want to do it here. You have an office nearby.
Why don't we go back to the area with that little statue?
Statue?
Gosh, is it sanitized?
Oh, who needs to worry about sanitation? He's already stuffed with so many random dead body parts already. He's sanitized himself to begin with.
I'll ask Tellius to do a little presty sweep of the area, just in case. Nope.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I let go.
Lava.
So she does prestidigitation, kind of sweeps out the area, sanitizes it, and says, okay, I want you to lay right here, my friends. Lay down, take a wonderful little nap. Now I'm going to stick this cloth to your beak. It's going to help you sleep. Breathe in very deeply. Big breath, and he just kind of shoves the claws directly on your beak very tightly. Deep breaths.
The chloroform Cordova. I mean, he's gonna comply.
Breathe deeply. Breathe. Very good, very good. Now it is time for the second part. Pulls out a bottle of absinthe. Drink this.
And I just down the entire thing.
Roll me a con save with the disadvantage.
Okay. $15.
You're kind of drunk, not really. He's like, Vin, this is going to hurt a lot,
Come on.
Vin.
Come on, Square Cube Law. Pass me another one. That was basically just a shot for me.
Let me see here. If I have anything else that might help you.
Who got the hot sauce? No.
Would you fail a wisdom save for him?
Sure.
Command on you and sleep.
Well,
Now, this is only going to hurt a lot.
Oh boy, I say.
You see,
As someone sharing his pain.
do you cast the thing on yourself?
Yeah, we got a warding bond, especially since he kind of shattered Cordova's ribcage last time.
So he manages to take all 25-ish of the hearts, cut and splice them together to make a giant heart, right? His idea here is he's just gonna like start adding tissue, sewing onto your heart over and over again to like just keep making it bigger. Similar to the medic scene with the heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to get it
And
in
then
there.
we go, where did Sir Tiny go? And there's a little imprint there. So,
but he's going to hold Cordova's ribcage open.
So he opens you up, and then he says to Alerce, could you open up his ribcage a little bit for me? I have to shove this in here. Do you comply, Alerce?
I assume I comply, and he's like, no, it's harder, and he just like elbow rests it until it snaps, and it's like, there we go.
There we go. Now, without this ribbons of it, we have much more room. Just toss the rib back. And he shoves in the massive amount of heart meat and begins to stitch it together pretty quickly, as he kind of uses his lacquer magic with a bit of strings and mending, and he starts to like fast stitch everything together with mending along with his medical skills, where you just see him add like cut the heart open, add a piece in, and mend it and graft it and graft, and it just keeps getting the heart bigger and bigger. You're losing a lot of blood though, Cordova, because it is a messy situation.
It's going slower now.
For protection, he casts Aura of Life on himself.
On himself, huh?
Well, you're in the area. When you're about to wake up, he casts command again for you to keep sleeping. Sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Roll me a con save. Just normal con save for you, Cordova.
Normal con? Okay.
Although you do still have a bless on you.
Okay.
So that's 22. Because it gets rid of the bonus every time. I forgot to reapply the bonus in the roller.
Yeah. That's definitely
So-
one I would recast when he's doing one of these surgeries.
So he keeps going, passes his save. Continue on, make me another con save.
Okay, and actually, remember that 26.
Nice.
Okay. Now he needs to make his medicine check. $28. Yeah, kind of slaps you with a cure wounds as you start losing more blood. He says, "Oh, you'll be fine, my friends." Slaps your face a little bit with the cure wounds. Pip up.
Just like fucking his head is losing oxygen and he's just like got a fly gathering there. It's like no. Slap with the cure wounds.
No. We can't let that happen. No. Come back. So as this goes on, then make me another con save.
I was gonna say it was only a matter of time before we.
Well, you rolled low, but he got a nat 20. So as you begin to fail, as you kind of like in the fantasy world flatline, he grabs his hand, for lack of a better word, and punches your heart to start it back up again. As he punches it and uses a shocking grasp. Just you're back to life again. Dun, 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 dun. He's like, there we go. Yeah. He looks over to Alerce, which I'm sure Alerce is like in shock and a little bit of horror, like, you almost killed my friend.
I mean, on one hand, I would love to be like that, but on the other, I feel like old Alerce, pre-character change, has seen some pretty fucked shit she's
So,
done
no,
herself.
on a shocking grasp, he just kind of like punches your heart a few times. I forget he doesn't get shocking grasp. He just punches your heart like 3 or 4 times and starts it back up again.
If anything, she might be fainting from like taking a shocking grasp that she's sharing with Cordova.
Sorry, no, you don't take a
Without the
shocking
meds.
grasp. You just punch a heart a few times as you feel the heart chest pain of like 5 damage. So you just took 15 damage. Well, 15 split 287 damage.
It's like he gets the sleep and the alcohol and the painkillers, and she just has to raw dog it because she needs to be ready to bring him up if he goes down.
Okay, so wait, how much damage could I have taken thus far? Like just the 7?
You just said
or
15,
Yeah, 15.
but you were cure wounds twice, so it might have just been offset already.
Well, yeah, it was 15 and then split 2 ways, so 7.
Don't worry about it too much.
Yeah, it's mostly just flavor.
Roll me another
Yeah.
con save.
$25.
Well, you save him this time. As he slices open too much meat of the heart, as you instantly start pouring blood, he's like, oh no, oh no, this is bad. Your heart manages to keep pumping through it as he kind of just quickly puts another piece of meat on there and sews it and says, that was a little bit scary there.
I have a fucked up idea of how to flavor it.
Oh boy.
You know those things they have at the dentist that are just like a little vacuum to suck up the saliva?
Mm-hmm. And the blood.
Larissa just like grabs the centipede tail and just it sucks
Yeah,
it up
no,
and
it-
it's
it
back
just-
in his system.
It just, yeah, it just vacuums right back up into him. It's like, yeah, the blood's supposed to be on the inside, right?
So he kind of hits you with another cure wounds to kind of keep you alive as you just lost like half your HP. He's like, oh, we're almost done, my little birdie friend. Don't you worry, I won't let you leave the nest so soon to die. And
Is
then,
that what happens when you leave the nest normal?
oh, they usually flap their wings and either fly or die. It's one or the other. They figure it out.
By the way, whenever this scene is over, I remembered something I wanted to do back when we met Sir Tiny.
And then last con save from you, Cordova.
This is the role I've been dreading. The last one.
25.
Yep. You pass, and he passes as he finally sews you up and kind of taps you on the chest. And about an hour later, you wake up. A lot of pain. You're covered in blood. A lot of blood. There's a pool of blood beneath you. Everything's kind of
Wow.
wet.
Your second mouth tastes like blood.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it does. And he says, "Oh, you're all better now. I solved the issue. Your heart is looking better now. Just don't overexert yourself a day or two, and the heart should heal up just fine." And he kind of hits you with another cure wounds.
Gonna kind of look at him as like, don't overexert myself.
Don't try rushing into battle head first.
Or,
Yeah, maybe we just chill the next 2 days, because Cordova's not the
Yeah.
best at following
Maybe-
instructions like that.
yeah, maybe we should like possibly hang back and keep from delving any further for the next couple days. Right?
Well,
'Cause-
then we can take a rest for a while. And with that, we're going to end session here.
I was gonna